it's really important that you do present this project. I'll not accept late assignments. You can't use your late assignment for this, just like the midterm. And this is probably going to be a large file, okay, because there's a lot of slides, 15 slides. Make sure that you start to upload this project into Canvas with a little bit of time. Don't wait until 8:29 to upload this huge file and have it crash or have it upload late, because then you're going to lose points. So give yourself some time to upload this file into Canvas and make sure that you get it in on time. Again, you must use a model. You cannot use yourself. Okay. Okay. So it's a 15-page creative deck. Okay. Your first slide is going to be a title page. You're going to give your shoot a name. Okay. You're going to establish your name, title of the project, date, and name of class. I'll also be grading you on the how professional your deck is, how it represents your photo shoot. So if you've been using Google Slides up until now and just having, black slides with white writing or vice versa, you're going to lose points. This deck needs to be the most creative that you've done so far. It also needs to represent your photo shoot. There needs to be a correlation between the deck and your photo shoot. Okay, so most of you guys have been doing amazing, but I just want to make sure that we're all clear that you will lose points if it doesn't, there's no connection between the theme of the presentation and your concept of your photo shoot. There should be some sort of visual element on every slide. Okay, you have to have a creative theme that represents your concept on each slide. Check your grammar, spelling, and layout formatting. Okay, your slide number 2 is your stylist bio. This is a bio or a slide all about you. Okay, so I want to know about you. 6 bullet points is the minimum. Who are you? What kind of stylist are you? Where do you specialize? Are you more of an editorial stylist? Do you feel like you're more commercial? What are your future plans in the styling industry or just the fashion industry in general? If you're not feeling like you're going into styling, what is your plan for the future? Okay, and what have you learned about yourself and your styling skills over the last couple of weeks in this class? Slide 3 is your mood board. Okay, final shot mood board. So hopefully you do your check-in and you can use one of those mood boards that you created and just put that slide into this project. But you're going to put in your final photo shoot mood board. You're going to make sure that that mood board has at least 6 to 8 images. So you guys, this is a minimum requirement. You're creating 3 images off of this mood board. So there should be there should be a good amount of information, inspiration on this mood board where you can create multiple images off of it. Okay, so you're going to include things like texture, color palette, photography inspiration. It should be one of the most elevated mood boards you've created thus far. Okay, you should be taking the information that I've given you or feedback I've given you on your past photo shoots and incorporate all of those changes. And do not have multiples of the same image. So let's say you're doing a shoot about, a girl in the city. If you have 6 images of a girl walking through a city, you're going to lose points, right? There needs to be variety in your inspiration. Okay. Slide 4 is your pose reference board. Okay. Make sure you have at least 5 to 8 images on your pose reference board. Ranges in posing. Okay. Don't have 5 copies of the same image. Make sure to include facial expressions, body movement, and emotional translation. So what do you want your model to bring to the table, right? Also, this is going to be really important for you if maybe you're struggling with communicating with your model, or maybe your model's clamming up or feels uncomfortable. This page, the slide should be on hand at your photo shoot to be able to show your model, hey, I'm kind of looking for, this expression, or can you do this with your hand or your body, right? It'll help you kind of get through those little bit of awkward times. Next is your model search, slide 5. This is a bio on your model or models, okay? And images of previous work. So even if they're not a paid model, but they have pictures of themselves on their Instagram, that is previous work, right? Even if they're taking pictures of their outfit of the day or pictures with their friends, that is what we considered previous work at this point in testing, right? So that's you saw that picture, maybe you thought they would be great for your shoot. You're going to use those pictures. So either from their Instagram, Facebook, your camera roll, whatever. Do they have experience in front of the camera? Okay, then you're going to give us their model stats. What's their height, weight, body type, eye color, color palette, season, hair color, sizes, shoe size, any information that you would need in order to best dress that model. and then how you found them. Are they your friend? Are they your colleague? Are they your roommate? Right? So just tell us how you got a hold of that model. Slide 6 is a photographer bio. Okay, tell us about your photographer. Most of you guys are going to shoot your own images, and that's totally fine. And if you do, then you're going to choose a dream photographer that you would love to shoot with. So let's say it's Amber Asali or whoever, right? You're going to choose someone that you would love to shoot with, and then you're going to give us a short bio on that photographer. What does their work look like? So obviously put some pictures of their work in there. What is your photographer's inspiration and style? How did you find them? And what is the photography concept, right? So whether or not you're shooting or you're using someone else, you'll fill this out on either your dream photographer or the person that you're using. Okay. Slide 7 is location and props. Okay. Location, include images of the location, include the address, how you found the location, the reason of why you chose the location, and how does the location add to your concept. There should be a reason why you're choosing a certain location, not just because, oh, this is just where I ended up, right? Do the colors work in your color palette? Does the environment lend to your story? Does it have great lighting? I mean, it could just be as simple as that it has great lighting at the time that you could shoot, right? So why are you choosing that location? And then props, list any of the props that you're using in your shoot and include images. Slide 8 is all about the styling. So you're going to plan 3 outfits for your model, right? You're doing 3 different images. So you need to have 3 different outfits. That's a minimum. Okay, so you need to include a picture of each item in the outfit. Make sure to include shoes and accessories. You will lose points if I see things in the final pictures that are not listed on your slide for the outfits. Okay. Tell us where each item was sourced from, the price of each item. If you don't know the price, or say you got it from a friend or whatever, just give us your best estimate, right? My mom gave me these boots, but they would be around $60 if I had to purchase them. Okay. You're going to lay out the items so that they look like an outfit and label the looks outfit 1, 2, and 3. And on the bottom of that slide, you're going to give us a total for all 3 looks. Now, if you want to split this up into 3 slides because you need a little bit more space, you can totally do that. This is just a minimum requirement, but you do need to have 3 outfits, complete outfits for your model, where you are including a picture, whether it's a picture of the outfit all put together or, you know, all the pieces of the outfit separately. You need to tell us where it's from, the price of each item, and then at the end of all the 3 looks, tell us how much it would cost to source all the looks for your photo shoot. Slide 9 is your creative brief. This is where you're actually going to verbally communicate your shoot concept. So in your mood board, we're visually communicating that. In your creative brief, you're verbally writing out what is happening in your shoot. You're going to restate the name of your photo shoot. You're going to declare if it's editorial or lifestyle. And then you're going to tell us what this photo shoot is for. Are you doing it for a magazine? Are you working with a certain clothing company, a certain client? Is it celebrity styling client? Is it just a test shoot for your portfolio? Right? It could just be a test shoot for your portfolio, and that's totally fine. But, you know, give us important information on who you're working for, why you're doing it, why you're doing the job. Also, what are you hoping to achieve by putting these photos out? If it's just for a test shoot for your portfolio, maybe it's to gain more followers, or maybe it's to gain your first client, right? So tell us what the purpose of the shoot is. Obviously, it's for homework, but if you were really doing this shoot for someone, what would it be for? What would be the purpose? Slide 10, 11, and 12 are your 3 images. I need the raw and the edited images side by side with them labeled raw and edited. Slide 13 is a really important slide. This is your image series page. So these are all your edited images together for a cohesive spread. Okay, so you can get full points on slide 1 or image 1, image 2, image 3. But if they all don't come together here on the series page, you're going to lose points, right? So they need to be part of a collection of images. It needs to be part of the same concept, right? They need to obviously all be able to stand alone and be strong enough to be alone, but they also need to be able to work well together and look like they're part of the same spread, right? So open up any magazine and find one of their fashion spreads, and you'll see that you love a lot of the images separately and the outfits separately, but when it's all together, it still makes sense, right? It's a collection of photos. So making sure that it's cohesive, that it shares the same theme or story is going to be really important here. Slide 14 is your evaluation. In one paragraph, okay, 4 to 6 sentences, you're going to explain what you've learned over the course of the quarter, and you're going to include 3 behind the scenes images. Slide 15 are citations. So making sure that you're keeping note of the websites you use to have any information that you're using, Instagram, Pinterest, wherever you're grabbing information from, you should be kind of listing the websites.